And so this company can own a real estate property. We do that on Ethereum
Okay.
just by the fact that it's the most known blockchains.
In the Dubai, you can invest money into the fiat as well, and you can get golden visa or something. So in the
Okay. So when you purchase your shares, you purchase tokens of real estate.
Hi Adam, how are
Hi,
you?
nice to meet you.
I can see like on the Vesta you are doing really coming things with the real world asset, with the
Yes.
RWA. So we would like to know from your end like how you are doing the tokenization for the real estate business or something. So can you please let us know about
So that's a good question because it's a very new procce, and so regulations evolve differently depending on the area. So for example, I'm from France, I'm from Paris. The regulation over there is very late for the moment. So we are in very close contact with lawyers over there, but we're not here yet. So that's why we based our company Vesta in Miami because the regulation in the US are easier. So how does it work basically? It is legal since 2019 to tokenize an LLC, a company in some states like Delaware. And so this company can own a real estate property. And so by digitizing the shares of the company, you can digitize then the shares of the real estate property.
okay.
When you sell those shares to clients, they become shareholders of real estate properties in the US. So I can do that, for example, in France, because we can do that all over the world. Just some places we cannot, like China or Russia. You can go to our website, you sign up to the platform, you make a short KYC. After that, you sign a legal contract because that's why there is no paperwork with us. We do all the work. You just sign on DocuSign, and then after that, you can purchase shares or of real estate in the US.
Okay. So I have few questions regarding that. Like, may I know like how many countries you have already covered to for the real world asset tokenization? Because I know there are a lot of rules and regulation by the other countries. So how many companies have given you the approval right now, and how many countries you have already covered it?
So actually, in the US, it works with different type of regulations. I think there are four of them. We work currently with the one targeting all over the world except the US citizen. So that means that anyone else in the world except some areas can get access to our platform and invest in it. Um, that's it. There's no boundaries about. That's the beauty of it. You can be anywhere else in the world, and you don't have to go there, talk to lawyers, get paperwork, commission fees. You just go on the platform, you sign up, and it's done.
Okay, sounds good. When it comes to the specific ecosystem, like I can see like Vesta have giving us options and platform where we can buy the different listings, the real estate property by choosing the particular listing. We can tokenize with our partners, family member, colleague, wherever it is.
Yes.
So when it comes to the buying a property, so I think there are too many things comes into the picture before we talk about the Web3. So, do you guys are tokenizing into this only specific tokens or something? Because I know there are so many tokens are available into the market.
So for the moment, what we do, and that's the most simple way to do that, we think, is to issue tokens related to the shares we digitized. We do that on Ethereum
Okay.
just by the fact that it's the most known blockchain. So it's better for us to get trust of the global community.
Okay.
You can buy with crypto and you can buy with fiat currencies. So there is no boundaries regarding the purchase. You can connect your wallet or your bank account and get your dividends, your returns immediately back at you at the end of the month. Or that's the beauty of it. You can do compound interest and re-inject it all over again, very fast, very simple.
Okay. So when it comes to the ecosystem, do you guys have utilized the any existing smart chain contract or the blockchain system?
For example, for now, we're just using ERC20, the most
As you have already mentioned, like you are using
exactly.
Ethereum.
But as the CTO, I'm exploring new different options. going to a layer 2, because what we want is to democratize real estate investment. That means that we want the lowest fees possible
Yes,
for
yes.
our customers, for our investors. And so that means that, for example, Ethereum in that case is not the best, because the fees actually are pretty high, regarding the fact that we propose low ticket entrance. When I say low ticket entrance, I speak about $100 for the moment, but we can reduce that to even 1 cent or a fraction, because that's the beauty of tokenization. You fractionize with no limit.
Okay, so have you guys have launched your own token with the Vesta or something?
So we just launched our first project, which is a basket of 100 US single family houses in all over the US, which generates currently generating between 8 to 12% returns on investment per year, with a 6% appreciation, which is pretty good for a first real estate project for a new company. And what was the end of the question? Sorry.
The question was like, are you guys are launching your own token or something?
That's a very good question. We're not going to do an ICO for the moment, for example. We think that the best way to use crypto, to use the blockchain, is not knowing that you use the blockchain. Is to not to be web 2 or web 3, but between both. In French, we say web 2.5. So that's why I aim for to have a good UX. When people use it very simply without knowing it's Web 3 or Web 2, they don't even care. It's just there and it works. So about the token, yes, when you purchase your shares, you purchase tokens of real estate. So yes, we issue the token, but not regarding the company valuation, but about the real estate assets and what it generates in terms of revenues.
Okay. What do you think, like, how it is going to be change the world into the next few years when it comes to the real world, let's say, buying with the tokenization system or something?
I think that what's very interesting with tokenization is that it solves problems that we had with NFTs, for example, which was kind of a bubble with a lot of speculative, the meme coins, etc. I come from the tech world. I really didn't like this period, because for me it was an insult to the technology itself,
Right.
the decentralization, etc. Okay, it's funny, but
Yeah. So, for example, like if anyone is buying property in USA
Mhm.
with a real world asset tokenization system, and if he had purchased the 100% full stack for the particular property, so he can go over there in USA and he can acknowledge to the government authority like I have bought this through the RWA authorization, and I can live over there and I can get some sort of thing. Like in the Dubai, you can invest money into the fiat as well, and you can get golden visa or something. So in
Okay.
this way, like we can also get some this type of like the benefits or something, like when we are going to utilize the tokenization.
So you don't invest directly in the real estate assets because of the regulation right now. You tokenize the company owning the assets. So that's a very good question. I think it really depends on the country we talk about. I think we have to study that. Thank you for the advice. I honestly, for the moment, we are very focused on launching the project, doing some marketing. You can check vesta-investment.com. I can also show you the QR code, because there is a little lottery for the launch contest.
Yeah.
We offer you $500 of shares to start for free. Anyway, thank you for the interview. And just to talk about the future of tokenization, I think that's the beauty of it. As I said, with the NFTs, the flows around it. Here you can buy some assets that are correlated to the real world and that generates real value. So you cannot like boom in the opposite
That's the
way.
main thing. Like I always look into it. Like I've created NFTs and on the like the networks, and there are so many on-chain and off-chain networks are available, like OpenSea or the Bitcoin ordinals as well, where we can buy the NFTs. But I would not much enthusiasm about this type of NFTs, because if I'm investing money and if it is not connecting with the real world assets,
Exactly.
then everyone wants it. Like if someone is having a villa or property in real estate, then they can think about it like this is my hard-earned money. I can touch it, I can feel it. But when it comes to the NFT, we cannot feel it. Those things we can
Exactly.
just see it, and we can just use it through the metaverse, and it is not a real world asset or something. So
Exactly.
that's the main thing. Like I totally
He's
agree
better
with you.
than me at pitching the Vesta.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for explaining all
Thank
this,
you
and it
for your
was really
time.
nice to talk to
Yeah,
you.
very nice to
Thank you.
meet you guys.
Yeah.